What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to Custom Points Live. I am your host, Jarrett, and today I wanted to show you what it looks like when you activate your new Bilt 2.0 card. As we've mentioned previously, we're going to have a bunch of shorter live streams, so if you're able to pop into each of them, feel free to ask a question, write a comment, and if you aren't watching live, you can still do the same. Anything that's more of a detailed strategy, any specific questions you want some direct help with, please feel free to send me a message at custompointslive@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to help you directly. So let's get started with showing what it looks like. So I did some screenshots here. When you open up the Bilt app now, it'll show this as the first screen. You can click on activate the physical card. And then it showed me this. It says your Bilt Palladium card's almost ready, even though it was ready. Now notice it's at 10:30 this morning, and that was a half hour before it was supposed to go officially live. So I don't know if that was just a glitch that this happened, but basically I had to open up the app again. And when I opened up the app, I could see right here, it said my Bilt card, instead of it saying what it usually did, it says your card's delivered and you can activate card. So once you select activate card, it tells you that it is activated. And then you can choose which option you want. Again, option 2 is this one they've named, and then option 1 is this one, housing only rewards. It's automatically, it has that little selection already there, but I went ahead and went with the flexible Bilt cash for myself in my situation. I think that makes the most sense. So I selected that option, and it says you're all set. You can start using your card immediately. And so I selected done, and then when I went into the app, it has a couple different options. You can see here that I'll show you right here. There's a page that says boosted rewards, 3x points on everyday spend. And when you select that, it takes you to this page where it shows you that if you're paying with mobile wallet, you can get 3x right now. And so I'll talk a little bit about that and as another strategy in a moment on another video. But if you'd like any more questions, if you want to see that, just watch the next video. Here it says that referrals are coming, which I found interesting. We'll talk more about that as well. And here you have the option chosen that you're going with the 4% on the everyday spend. So here we go. I'll show you what happens when you actually want to redeem for the point accelerator. So you can select point accelerator. That was the one right here where you got boost your everyday rewards. You have to select that there. And then it takes you to this page where it tells you what the point accelerator is, tells you how many you have remaining for the year. And then you can swipe down at the bottom here and redeem $200 of Bilt cash, because if you do have the Palladium card, you have extra Bilt cash automatically. And then after you do that, it says successfully activated points accelerator. And then finally, it tells you that it's active. It tells you it's active until the end of the year or 5,000 in spend. It also shows you here a tracker of how much you've spent so far, which is very useful. I'm glad to see that that's there. It'll be remain to be seen if they show you live with your spend, or if it has to go from pending to actually posted on your account. So we'll see what that looks like. And then here you can see you have a bunch of different options when you go into your wallet, when you select Bilt cash, where you could use that Bilt cash. And I already redeemed $10 of Bilt cash actually before the card was activated, because the Bilt cash was already in the account. And I activated for $10 Walgreens credit. I see no reason not to use that. That looks pretty easy to use. And here is what the screen looks like. It shows you that you have used $10 in Bilt cash and you have a Walgreens credit, and you can use your credit. If you go to the button at the bottom, use your credit, it'll take you to this gift card, and you can select that. And then you can see here it has the reveal button where you can see exactly what the card number is. I'd imagine that they're going to give you the ability to scan it when you're at the store. So you can click on how to redeem if you have any questions related to that. The other thing you can do is you can set up auto pay, which I'll show you where that button was if I have it screenshot here of that. It doesn't look like I do, but there's an option for auto pay. And one thing I found interesting about auto pay is that the latest you could do it would be 1 day before your due date. You can't just do auto pay on your due date. I found that a little interesting. And that's the page right there. Manage auto pay. You can activate it. It was underneath that. And there it shows you your bonus rewards. You can see that there on that page. And right now I have it set, like I said, for 4% in Bilt Cash. But you can also see here, there's an option to change it for your next statement period. It looks like automatically the flexible Bilt Cash is selected. So if you did want to change it, you could go in and update it yourself. But it looks like, just based on this page, that it will automatically show the exact same one for the next month. So at least you don't have to go in and select it every month. That's very helpful. Once I did click on the button for updating the app, it did take me to, excuse me, going on to the My Home option. It said that it was updating, and then you can see here that there is housing options, and I'll show you exactly how it works. Basically, you select how you pay, and you can choose online, and then I could choose Atmos, which is one of my card options here, and Bilt is my other option for rent, or you could just pay it directly with your bank account. Um, I believe that's all I'm going to talk about on this video. I'll just show you right here a couple things, which is first, I got this email that says your Palladium card is activated. And so you're all set there. And again, as a reminder, use the Palladium card or use any card right now for 3x on the mobile wallet. And if you have 5x through the points guy, you can get that, but I didn't choose to do it that way. And here, this is what it looks like when you do activate Points Accelerator. This is what the email looks like. So I'm going to end the video here. If you guys have any questions, like I said, send an email to custompointslive@gmail.com if you want to speak openly about any higher level or advanced strategies. If you have any questions or comments, you can feel free to comment on the video here, and I'll be happy to respond. And in a future video, we'll go through some of the questions that I've been receiving. And I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'm going to go live again here with a little bit more detail about some of these subjects. Thank you.